let's talk about our Detroit Lions. We're going to kick it off with a comment from Val Rye, who says, I can't wait until the Lions play. I'm a Detroit Lions fan. I hope they do good this year. Guess what, Val? We're all in the same boat because there is excitement around this team, Eric.
It's Honolulu Blue Kool-Aid in here, man. I'm right with you, bro. I'm right with you, brother.
Cheers. We're both
I'm
drinking it
trying not to
tonight.
sucker
Look,
myself in, man, but I'm there. I'm with you.
you can't help it, right?
Oh,
You cannot help
man.
but be sucked in by the Honolulu Blue Kool-Aid because
Yes,
it
sir.
just tastes good sometimes. And the reality is we have a coach that's very exciting. We
Hmm.
have a couple of draft picks that are very exciting and some returning players from last year that are also very exciting and are going to be highlighted on HBO's Hard Knocks debuting a week from tomorrow. It premieres August 9th. I'll be tuning in. Are you going to be watching that?
Oh, I'm there.
Of
I'm
course.
absolutely there for sure.
And I want to hear from the fans on this. So we're going to open up the comments. We'll read your comments live as they come in. But what are you most excited about with this 2022 Detroit Lions team?
I'm most excited for the offense. I'm very excited to see what
Really?
they can be. We've talked about Jared Goff a lot. And to me, there's some quarterbacks in the NFL, there's the elite, and then there's quarterbacks that kind of need things in place for them to do well. And there's nothing wrong with that because it shows that you can build a team accordingly. And I think they're finally doing that with Jared Goff in this offense. I really like what the potential is for them, especially to see it on Hard Knocks potentially. Everything that I'm seeing on live with social media, I saw Jamal Williams with a Lions belt on, play catch with the crowd. Every time Jameson Williams is on social media, like I just love the personalities and the dynamic. And really for a team that's rebuilding, those starting blocks are important. It's okay to just be interested in storylines of a team, interested in the developments before they get to the winning, because there's still going to be a little while until then. So for now, I think the most personality and I think the most production I think is going to come from the offense. And I can't wait to see what they roll out this season.
Yeah, I can't either. You're excited for the offense. Obviously, the offense has a lot of tools around it with DeAndre Swift and a hard runner like Jamal Williams, who every time the guy talks, he's funny.
Every
Like
time, bro.
his love for anime and the way that he just is like unabashedly proud of the fact that he is somebody who's in love with anime
Hmm.
is incredible. And he's fun for sound bites and things like that. Obviously, Dan Campbell has, I think, created a bit of a culture where you want to be around it. It seems like almost an addictive type culture, if you understand what I'm saying. Like it's there's a type of player that they want. It's
Right.
people that are going to bite kneecaps, get knocked down, and then take off the other kneecap. Is according
Right.
to that is literally the mission statement of the team. But they've added guys in the draft that seem to fit that mold. And what I'm most excited about is looking at this defense, which was among the league's worst, getting better.
Yep.
Now there's rumors out of training camp that Jeff Okuda looks out of this world good. We got Awarie, who was a fantastic cornerback last year. We've added Hutchinson. We've added Pascal. We've added even late round picks in Malcolm Rodriguez in the 6th round, who could be challenging for some type of role on this team as well. But I'm most excited about is seeing the growth of Dan Campbell from year 1 to year 2. And it's
100%.
something that Jeff Bilbrey even said here when he said, I want to see the behind the scenes, the decision making from the coaches, which I
I would
think is
love that.
important.
It would. I even loved it with the draft, like when they had when they moved up for Jameson Williams, they showed that, and the Antoine Randall L.
Randall
Storms. Like,
Elkins.
yeah, I love that because even last year it didn't bother me because they're in their early stages of a rebuild, but it wasn't comforting knowing that their identity of their team was their coach. This
Yep.
isn't the Patriots, and we're trying to get away from that, which we just had recently. So I like that they're adding guys in that seemingly are buying in. They're guys that make sense of the team with Hutchinson, who seemingly has been showing out in training camp as well. Another guy I'm excited for is Charles Harris. He came
Okay.
on strong last season at the DN
Yeah.
position, and them finding that bookend guy across from Hutchinson is going to be important. And I think he's going to play a big factor in that. James Houston from Jackson State, I think, is going to have a real big opportunity to flash. It's a lot to be excited about with this team. It's all coming along with Dan Campbell's identity, which only makes this team that much more exciting.
And they're all going to be featured on Hard Knocks. Now,
Yes,
have you
sir.
ever watched Hard Knocks? Honestly.
I can't lie and say I have. No, I haven't
Okay.
cared enough about the teams that were on it.
No.
No.
I mean, the only time I actually tried to watch Hard Knocks and I fell off of interest very quick was when the Cowboys were on it.
Yeah.
And the reason why is because, like, I loathe the Cowboys so much, having
Heavy.
lived in Dallas for a while,
Yes.
that I just wanted to see how much of a circus Dallas was. But now, August 9th is circled on my calendar.
Mm-hmm.
I am ready for Hard Knocks because for whatever reason, and I don't have like analytical data or statistics or anything like this to say Dan Campbell is different. I just got that gut feeling that Dan Campbell is different.
Got that feel. That's right.
You know what I
It's
mean?
there.
And
It's there.
listen, I you weren't actually a part of the team when the draft took place. And I don't
Mhm.
even know if you saw our videos when the draft took place, but I was not a huge fan of the Jameson Williams pick
Hmm.
at all.
Okay.
At all. Especially having signed Shark, you have
Yeah.
Amon-Ra St. Brown, you got Josh Reynolds as well. And okay, are they on the same level as Jameson Williams? Not necessarily.
Right.
You had bigger needs that thought needed to be filled. I thought drafting Lloyd, the linebacker out of, I believe it was Utah, would have been a better pick. Devin Lloyd. I think that obviously he went later in the round, but Nakobe Dean was a better pick at 12.
Okay.
But I'm excited that we got a guy that can be a game changer when he gets on the field. I'm not looking for them to rush him. If he doesn't come back till week 8, till week 9, I'm just excited to see how they handle him.
Yes.
I'm excited to see Jared Goff. I am not a Jared Goff truther.
No, neither of us
And,
are.
and I will not be sad if Jared Goff is wearing a different uniform in 2023.
Not at all. Not at
I
all.
only need him to be a bridge to this team. I
Yes.
only need him to be a bridge to the next guy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need an extension. I don't need a long career here because he's not. If Jared Goff is the future of the Lions, the future is not as bright as it seems right now. I'm just going to
Mm-hmm.
make that statement. I'm going to be very clear about it because I think that he is overrated in the sense that he can carry a team. I don't think Jared Goff carries a team. He, to me, is like Alex Smith.
Mm-hmm.
He needs,
Jimmy
like you were
Garoppolo.
saying, yeah, he needs pieces around him to be successful. When he went to the Super Bowl, he went to the Super Bowl on the legs of Todd Gurley. He did not go to the Super Bowl on the right arm of Jared Goff.
Right. And
And
that's
so he's going to be very interesting to watch this year. Very interesting to watch this year.
this is a make or break season for him. But you say when a team like the Lions is set up, this is the kind of thing that you set up for. You have a bridge QB, you build the trenches, you build with weapons around them, which the Lions needed last year. They're horrible with their weapons until St. Brown broke out. The defense is still building, but again, they have one of the best O lines in the game. I like Hawkinson, who's a top 10 tight end at this point. And I wasn't super hype about Jameson Williams either. I was a little nervous about it, but it makes sense for what they're trying to do. And again, even if they move past Goff at this point, again, I don't think he's their long-term answer. They want to draft next season, or if they want to take a splash at another disgruntled quarterback who may be on the market next offseason. Like, this is what they've set themselves up to do. They have a pitch now and a foundation that's being laid down beautifully. So, yeah, this is make or break for Goff, but for the Lions, not necessarily. They have time to build, but Goff, he needs to show something right now. Like,
I'm
right
gonna
now.
put you on the spot. You ready to be put on the spot?
Let's do it.
6.5 wins over under.
Over.
Okay, what's that
Over.
number?
I've been going back and forth with this. I'm saying 8, man. I'm
Okay.
saying 8. It's not just the team that I like. Their schedule's not that difficult. They open up with some pretty like winnable teams, and I'm not that scared of the division, honestly. The Packers haven't got that much stronger. They lost 2 of their 3 best players. The Vikings, they're a good team, but they get injured a lot and they don't really show a lot of consistency. And the Bears can be one of the worst teams in football next season. I think it's 8. And I don't want to say it's a safe pick, but I think it's safer than more than it is risky for this team based on their outlook.
Yeah. Yeah, I was in an earlier episode of Beyond the Box, I had said 8 wins. And I
Yeah.
think that's a safe number. 8 and 9 is a 5-game improvement over last year.
Yep.
And all you're looking for in a rebuild is the opposite of what our Detroit Tigers have done, is to actually improve every year.
Exactly.
If you're 3-14 last year, or 3-13-1 because they had the tie with Pittsburgh, but if you improve 5 games, you're talking about year 3 potentially challenging for contention, like a playoff spot. And
Right.
that is what you're building. You're not building for a one-time flash in the pan type of successful season. You're hoping to build for a future. And it starts with the culture, it starts with leadership.
Man on a mission, I'ma get it. You know I be on a what? Yeah. You know I be on a what?